Dear friends, welcome back to Data Analytics Talks. Our journey exploring various aspects of data continues in this session. Today, we are focusing on data management. When I started exploring the data related aspects or data management concepts, I could understand that this may take a couple of days to get those concepts through to our mind. So today, let's see what is data management by definition and what are the key principles of data management and how do we master them. So by definition, data management is the practice of adopting principles, rules, strategies and methodologies that can help ensure maximum and optimal utilization of an organization's data. So let us underline the key points. It is the practice of adopting what principles, rules, strategies and methodologies for what? To ensure utilization, right? We are ensuring the utilization. What kind of utilization? The maximum and optimal utilization of what? Nothing but the organization's data. So as data engineer or data analyst, our goal is to give the optimal utilization of the organization data by adopting principles, rules, strategies and methodologies. So we need to understand various principles, rules and strategies and methodologies that can help organization to reap the best utilization of their data. Hope you understand that. So data management concepts and principles are pretty diverse. You cannot apply the same principles everywhere. If that was the case, it was easy. But in each organization, they apply different set of data processes at their enterprise level. So the data management concepts or principles also will certainly vary organization to organization. So the major processes in any organization can be categorized into 5. The first is data integration and data capturing. So in some of my video, when I was talking about data warehouse, we saw the data ingestion, right? What is that we are doing in the ingestion? We are gathering data from various sources to a staging layer, right? So the data capture and integration ensures that required data is captured, integrated and consolidated so that it can be used for all intended purposes. So the data capture and integration covers the ETL process, extract, transformation and load process. Then the next process is data storage. Where do you store the data is very important. So to ensure that the data is stored wherever needed, whether it is an on-prem storage, public storage or private cloud or a hybrid setup. Then coming to the data security. So data security means it ensures that data is safe from unauthorized access and policies are implemented for secure data access and sharing. Suppose you are the CEO of an organization and you see that your data is captured and consolidated and put into a public cloud. Is it acceptable for you? I don't think so. You will always insist that no, our data should be accessed by only authorized people, right? So data security is a key process in the data management. Then of course, data quality management. In the previous session or the last video, I was referring to the DQ part, data quality part. We were able to understand various concepts we follow in data quality. It ensures that data is continuously profiled for errors and is run through data pipeline for data quality checking and fixing. So your organization data has to undergo continuous profiling to maintain the data quality. So data management covers this data quality management. Then finally, data availability. You must have spent millions of rupees maybe for data collection, data gathering, data profiling. But if the data is not available for the right purpose at the right time, I don't think there is any value. So ensures that data is accessible to people whenever they need it, and they are backed up and having disaster recovery plans in place. So these are the major 5 process under data management. So this is where we can put a lot of, you can bring strategies, you can bring policies, you can bring rules. Let's see some of the key data principles. So designing your data management process can be difficult since it focuses on variety of data domains. I will try to cover the top 8 data management principles that you need to administer. The first and foremost data management guiding principle is data modeling. In many of my videos, I have covered about data modeling. So data modeling means designing and structuring your data sets, their properties, and their interrelationship in a logical manner. See, what you see here is a data model for a retail system. So in the retail system, we have the location, we have customers, we have products, and we have sales entities. And they are our data assets, right? Any organization data asset is the entities or tables that they have. And they have the relationship, what is the relationship? Like relationship between location and customer. So from which our location we have our customers. Then who are the customers who provide us various products? Then we have the sales, how the sales happening, who are our customers, which are the locations, which are the products, what are the sale date. These are some of the data properties. Then coming to the data types, okay, for example, the customer name should be a string value, customer phone number should be a numeric value, then customer resident address may be a rich text. So data type is important for data modeling. Then coming to the relationship, how the location and customer related. Can multiple customers come from same location, or can same customer buy multiple products? So these are relationship. So under the data modeling principle, we need to properly lay out our data assets, their relationship, their properties, and their data types. Then the next key principle is data roles and responsibilities. Some organization you can find that everything is managed by a single person. Is that the right approach? The business leaders often make the mistake of holding data users responsible for efficient data management. But in reality, you need to appoint various data professionals at different levels at your company. Okay, then you may ask question, why do we need so many people in our organization? Why can't it be handled by one team? Now, having different teams with different responsibilities ensure that all efforts and investment made for data management are not just implemented but well maintained for years to come. So some of the common roles in any organization are chief data officer, data steward, data custodian, data engineer, data analyst, and other teams. CDO, maybe you have heard about chief data officer. A chief data officer is an executive level position solely responsible for designing strategies that enable data utilization, data quality monitoring, and data governance across enterprises. So that is a chief data officer. You can become a chief data officer if you have mastery on the data management concepts, if you have enough experience on that. Then comes to data steward. Who is a data steward? A data steward is the go-to guy at a company for every matter related to data. They are completely hands-on in how the organization capture data, where they store in, what it means for different departments, how its quality is maintained throughout its life cycle. That is data steward. Then comes data custodian. Then comes data custodian. A data custodian is responsible for the structure of the data field, including database structure and models. And data engineer, who is data engineer, includes a data engineer is responsible for data modeling and building systems that accurately capture, store, and analyze data. Then we have data analyst. A data analyst is someone who is capable of taking raw data, converting it into meaningful insight, especially in specific domains. One main part of data analysis is to prepare, clean, and filter required data. Then we have other teams. Those roles are considered to be data consumers, which means they use data either in raw form or a processed form. So the various roles and responsibilities in data management and chief data officer, data stewards, data custodian, data engineers, data analyst, and other teams. Okay, hope you understand the roles. So moving on, we have the data system design. So this is another important aspect of data management that help you to figure out where and how the data is collected, integrated, and hosted to ensure maximum data utilization and availability and minimum data loss and downtime. So sometimes you may store a centralized approach, or you may have a decentralized approach and look like all the data brings at a center location, then other applications are being consumed from the center location. Then if you see here, there is no central concept. No, it is distributed and each application directly handles their required data from the different domains applications. So that is a decentral approach. When coming to the data management, like data system design, you can go with a centralized approach or decentralized approach. Then we have concepts like data synchronization. When do you want to sync the data? Then data hosting. So remember, under data system design, you will have to handle data inlet and outlet, data system topology, data synchronization approaches, and data hosting approaches. Okay, so that's all about data system design. The fourth data management principle is data quality. One of the main aspects of data management is data quality management. I don't think you have any doubt. If you find intolerable defects in your data set, that shows that the required data management practices are not in place. And I have already mentioned in previous video, if you have defect data, inconsistent data in your system, it can bring a lot of losses, including the financial losses. So the data quality measures make sure accuracy, validation, completeness, currency, consistency, identifiability, and usability. In terms of accuracy, data depicts reality and truth. In terms of validation, data is present in the correct pattern and format and belongs to the correct domain. In terms of completeness, data is a comprehensive as needed. In terms of consistency, data is the same in terms of meaning as well as representation across different data sources. Then identifiability means data represent unique identities and does not contain duplicates. Then usability is data is present in the format that is understandable by the ones who intended to use it. So data quality is one of the key principles under data management. So some of the measures normally taken under data quality management are data profiling, data crunching, data matching, deduplication, and data merge or purge. Okay. Then the fifth principle of data management is data governance. The data governance is a big term. This term refers to a collection of roles and policies, workflows, standards, and metrics that ensure efficient information usage and security and enable a company to reach its business objective. Data governance relates to the following areas. It is implementing roles-based access control. It is implementing role-based access control, designing workflow to verify information updates, limiting data usage and sharing, collaborating and coordinating on data updates with coworkers and external stakeholders, enabling data provenance by capturing metadata, origin, as well as updating history. Then we have data education. What is education? Why do you need a data education in data management? You may find it funny. You can perfectly design a data model, data systems, and data quality framework and take care of all the basic principle of data management, but still fail at achieving your data goals. What could be the reason? Because it is the lack of education, lack of data education amongst your team members. So if your team does not understand how data system work in your organization, they will probably mishandle it or use it inefficiently. So to enable data literacy among your team members, you must start by documenting everything and spread that knowledge through learning plans that highlight various data aspects such as what it contains, what each data attributes mean, what are the acceptable criteria for its quality, what is the wrong and right way of entering, manipulating data, what data use to achieve a given outcome. Okay. Then comes the seventh principle, that is data protection. Data protection strategies encompass some of the most important security measures. The three main areas that fall under data protection include data security, data access control, and data availability. Data security ensures safeguards data from malicious attack manipulation. Data access control, controlling who can access data and when. Data availability ensures data is backed up and restored in the case of data loss or unavailability. And finally, data compliance. Data compliance standards such as GDPR, HIPAA, and CCPA, etc., are compelling business to revisit and revise their data management strategies. So, to sum up, we have seen the eight key principles in data management, like data modeling, data roles and responsibilities, data system design, data quality, data governance, data education, data protection, and data compliance. If your business has not adopted any kind of data management principle, it is okay to start at one place and potentially grow across disciplines. As they fall into place, data quality management is one such area that can have a major positive impact in the least amount of time. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please share with your friends.